Welcome to Coming to New England. My name is Tayo Akimboboye, and my guest today is my cousin Selena Ja. Thank you for being here. What is your full name?
Well, my full name is Graceline Aja. Well, my friends call me Celine Aja, the short form of Graceline.
Okay. So why did your parents select this name for you?
Because the name is very unique, and my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, that was her name. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. So when and where were you born?
Well, I was born in Germany. When and where? And I was born in October 1994. October 1st, 1994.
Okay. So how was your housing situation growing up? Like, was there electricity, telephone?
Well, growing up, I grew up in Nigeria. Growing up back home was no, there wasn't electricity, and I mean, like, it wasn't as developed as it is right now. So it wasn't, yeah, there was no electricity, and there were no like telephones. People just used the landlines back then. Yeah.
Nice. So what were you like growing up?
I was a very outgoing person. Like, I was that girl that loves going out. I used to go out a lot. And I just liked how I had a lot of friends. I liked, going out, having fun. Yeah, basically.
Okay, so how did you view the world?
Well, I viewed the world like, I felt like the world would be a better place if people cared more about each other. And I just felt like people are very selfish. Like, it's just like a selfish word. People just think about themselves. They don't want to worry about the next person. Like, people are so self-centered.
So did you have family chores? If so, like what were they and which was your least favorite?
Well, yeah, I did. I had to like clean the house, my room, my parents' rooms, the living room, kitchen, do the dishes, and clean the bathroom. My least favorite was cleaning the bathroom because I just hated washing the bathtub, basically. Yeah.
All right, so what was your school like for you as a child?
Well, as a child, I went to a boarding house. So I used to live in a boarding house with other people. So it was quite difficult to because I was used to living with my parents and going to live with people I didn't know. So it was more like I had to deal with a lot of people and learn to live in a different environment from what I was used to at home.
So, what were your favorite songs and music?
Well, my favorite songs, I used to listen to Nigerian songs a lot. And my favorite song back then, I used to love The Banj. He's a singer. He's a Nigerian singer, so he was my favorite artist. So any of his songs, I definitely loved it.
All right, so what do you know about your family's son name?
Well, my family's surname, Ajad, the meaning in English, it means blessing. So, yeah.
All right, so of all the things you've learned from your parents, which do you feel was the most valuable?
The most valuable for me would have to be patience. Like, I felt like when I was little, I wanted to grow up and just do things and just be do my own thing without having to go through my parents and stuff like that. But growing up is more like, oh, like just enjoy the moment, like live for the moment and stop trying to like grow up so fast, because now we're grown, we just want to do the same things that our parents don't want us to do. Like, basically, when I was little, I want to go out and go have fun and all that, and my parents didn't want me to go out. But now I'm grown, I don't even like going out no more. It's like the things I didn't like doing, that's what I do now, The things I wanted to do. Now I have the opportunity to do it now, I don't do it. But then I wanted to do it. So yeah, that's just patience. Like, just wait. Learn to be patient and stop trying to grow up so fast, basically.
Yeah, definitely. So, what accomplishments are you most proud of?
Um, the accomplishment I'm most proud of would probably be coming to America, because it made me like grow. I felt like I had to live without my parents. I had to learn to like deal with a lot of things, like live in a different environment and like make a living for myself. Like, because I have my own business, like I'm a hairstylist and stuff like that. So I felt like it made me, back in Nigeria, it wasn't something I appreciated as a talent or like something I did. I depended more on my parents. But coming here, it was more like a big challenge for me because I just knew I had to like I was on my own.
So it made you more independent?
Yeah.
That's good. So what are your insecurities?
Well, my insecurities will have to be there are a lot. Well, I would say adding weight,
Okay.
failure. Yeah, or just feeling like, you know, you're in a competition with somebody, like, because the world expects you to be something like, how do I put it? Like, the world expects you to be, like, this perfect image, or like just being a perfectionist in general, and like you're not able to meet up to the expectations, or like not being successful. Basically, I think, yeah.
Okay. So can you bring yourself back to in time to where you felt like most down about yourself?
In what aspect? Like,
It could be anything, like, you know, where you were most down about, like, it could be like death in a family, death of a friend.
oh
Like
yeah, the time I will literally say that would be losing a close friend, basically. I lost my friend in a plane crash, and it was very sad, and I was devastated because I took the plane. My late friend took the day before she passed, and she didn't make it out alive. Like it was a plane crash, so I think that really affected me because I had to deal with like losing somebody that was very close to, and like, you know, learning to move past it.
so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you done to help yourself that can help others, like in that type of situation?
I'll say being more positive and drawing closer to God. Like, you know, I feel like being positive changes a lot of things because when you're positive about a situation, it helps, you know, it's better than being negative. So basically, being positive, getting closer to God, or talking about God, going to church. Yeah.
What do you want most people to remember about you?
What I want people to remember about me, I just want to be that girl that like I want to make people happy. Like I want people to feel good when they're around me. Like I want people to feel like, oh, I did something good to inspire them, you know, being a source of inspiration to people, or like being able to change someone's mood and make them view life from a different perspective. Yeah, being just changing people and making them a better person, or making them happy.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah, them smiling, or yeah.
That's good. So, how is the world today like different from what it used to be like when you were a child?
Well, the world today, I would say technology, because there's like, when I was a child, everybody like, it was more like, you know, you're more close to your family, like friends. There wasn't like social media is not what it is now.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everyone is just on your phones. Nobody has time for each other to pay visit, you know? Especially me, I do that too.
Definitely.
But like, I feel like now everything is online. Like the world has developed so much. Like if you literally want to make it in life, like you can make it online, like technology, basically, like social media and stuff like that. Yeah.
Definitely. So, what world events had the most impact on you while you were growing up?
In a good or bad way.
Yeah, like what world events? Like, is there anything big that happened when you were growing up and it had like an impact on you?
The only thing I can remember, I don't know if it's a good or bad, but like, is losing my friend, or like having to deal with death, or like seeing people die. Like when they had the Boko Haram
Yeah.
kidnapped like girls in Nigeria, I felt like that was really scary because like that was the place we used to live, and we didn't know if we're gonna, like, you know, they're gonna bomb the place next. You just didn't know where like the Boko Haram people are gonna throw bomb at. So it was kind of like scary watching people die or lose their lives, you know, like every other normal person. Like you just don't know when it's gonna happen because of some terrorists. So I guess, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you wish you could go back and tell your young self?
My younger self, I'll tell my younger self to be more patient. Like just take life as it comes. put God first. Like, just put God first no matter what. Listening to your parents, they've been through life and they know what's good for you. Like, yeah, I think it's just more patient.
How would you define the American dream?
Well, the American dream, I'll say is not what it seems like. I feel like people back home, they just feel like America is this country that you just go and pluck money from trees, or like once you just come to America, you've just blown, or like you're just balling or living the life. But they don't know how much effort people put into like make it in this country. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be dedicated. It's blood and tears. Like, you have to push yourself and keep going. If you come here and you don't have a family, or you don't have like a citizenship or whatever, like it's not as easy as what people make it seem back home. So I'll just say, if you have the opportunity to come here and better yourself, it's a good thing if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
But if you do it the wrong way, then you just have to deal with the consequences. But whatever happens, just put God first. And I just feel like the American dream eventually is worth it, because I feel like America gives people a lot of opportunities to better themselves compared to back home, where people don't have like jobs. When you come to this country, if you have your papers, you can work and do stuff. Like, actually gives you the push you need to do stuff. Like, I feel like it's more developed. So that is good and bad. But yeah, it just depends on how you go about it. If you do
Yeah.
it the right way, you'll be good to go.
Definitely. It has been my pleasure to interview you today. Thank you again for being here. This is Tayo Akimboboye, and you have been watching Coming to New England.